Meanwhile, Trump remains on vacation, but it's a working vacation because he's still lying. According to one reporter's tally, Trump made 132 false claims last week, which is averaging 19 false claims a day, almost 5 times his average. Wow. That is impressive. How does he keep up that pace? Does he wear some sort of wrist tracker, the Fitbit? Oops, hold on. Yep, I got an alert. Hold on, guys, I got an alert. Gotta get my lies in. Okay, I am the tallest president ever. Lincoln was tiny. You know that picture on the penny? It's life-size. Okay, I closed my rings. Great, we can move on. And he's working on some fresh material, including major new lies about car plants opening in Pennsylvania, none are, and that Justice Neil Gorsuch was #1 in his class at Harvard Law School. Gorsuch wasn't close. Not to mention his most glaring lie of all, saying Don Jr. is wonderful. With his tendency to cheat on facts, it's no wonder Trump's lawyers don't want the president to sit down for an interview with special counsel Robert Mueller. And the folks on Fox News agree.
How in the world could he ever cooperate and sit down with Mueller for an interview, knowing that if you tell one lie to Bob Mueller, he will move to file charges?
He could.
Well, this sounds crazy, but hear me out. He could not lie. But his lawyers know that's not an option. Just ask Trump attorney and man in a kid's movie shouting, "The dog's got the diamonds, get that dog!" Rudy Giuliani. Giuliani says he might let the president answer questions about obstruction as long as they are ones that Mueller doesn't have the answer to, that he really needs the answer to, and he hasn't made up his mind that Trump is lying. Okay, he can ask as long as he doesn't think that Trump is going to lie. That's the legal equivalent of, I'm going to tell you something, but promise you won't get mad first. Now, Axios is reporting that the 2 areas the president will not answer questions about are why Trump fired FBI Director James Comey and what Trump said to Comey about the investigation of former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Those are the 2 things that you have to ask. That's like saying, look, you can ask my client Jeffrey Dahmer about anything you want other than murder and dinner. Everything else. Meanwhile, we're leaving. Come on, Jeffrey, we're going. Meanwhile, in Hollywood, the Oscars are introducing a new category for Outstanding Popular Film. I thought the most popular film already gets an award. Money. Apparently, the Oscars are trying to get more viewers to tune in to the annual ceremony. Oh, you got to drive tune in, especially to get the ladies to watch. That's why Oscar was one of the contestants on this year's The Bachelorette. And the sword went right into his pants there. That's nice. I say instead of adding a category, Hollywood should just go back to making movies with artistic merit that also try to be popular. Okay? Thank you.
I like that.
And I'm very excited about the new movie, Call Me By Your Name 2, Infinity Peach.